morning. I start chemo in a few weeks, and there's this really great California-based wig shop that's having a pop-up event in Dallas today. Let's get ready. I'm just gonna do a little makeup. I really wonder how today's gonna go. I'm excited, but it's like kind of sad. Throughout all of this, I've just been reminding myself, like, losing my hair, for example, is such a temporary thing. Like, people literally become paralyzed for life, or like go deaf, go blind. Like, that's permanent. There are so many worse things that could happen than like losing your hair for a short period of time when it's gonna grow back. And there's things like wigs, hats, like it's, you know, I can style it and figure it out. So I just keep reminding myself of that when I get sad. Okay, now I gotta change, fix my hair, take my meds, and we'll go. Ready. I just realized I curled my hair and I'm literally gonna like be putting on like wig caps. I'm not sure why I did that, but it'll look cute for like an hour today at least.
Try different colors.
Yeah,
Just
no,
that one small. If someone has good. Yeah.
Just started.
It looks like you.
Yeah.
I haven't had it yet. I was gonna get it when I saw it.
Come with me, day in the life. Things have looked a lot different for me lately. A little over a month ago, I was diagnosed with aplastic anemia, which is a super rare blood disorder where my bone marrow basically does not function, but I'm currently in recovery and treatment, and I still have to go to the hospital multiple times a week. So today is one of those days. This is around 6:45-ish, so I'm doing the bare minimum, just brushing the teeth, brushing the hair, nothing special. I'm still exhausted at this point, so that's the best we're gonna get. Give the puppy loves, of course, and then I gotta take my morning meds. I start off with a couple that I take on an empty stomach, drink a bunch of water with it, super fun stuff. Time for breakfast. I decided to keep it pretty simple today. I just did a bagel and some fruit. My bagel toasted perfectly, and then of course I had to put cream cheese on it as well. Then it was time to eat. Next, I take my meds I take after I eat, and typically I take 8 more than this in the morning, but the days I do labs, I do not. Time to get ready, and the hospital's freezing, so I'm wearing a hoodie and sweats, and I am not making my bed because it's so early. My dad is making us sandwiches for lunch, so sweet, and I love him because he works from home most days, so he was able to drive me. We left around 7:30 because the hospital's a little over an hour away, especially with the rush hour traffic, but then we made it just in time for my appointment at 9. Time to check in, and I usually have to wait for quite a while, which is not fun, but then I got in. They take my vitals, of course, to start. I was getting my labs taken and my dressing changed on my pick, and I passed out, y'all. I am not joking. My dad came in to bring me coffee still, so sweet. Here's me laying here recovering after my passing out, but I was totally fine after a little bit. That was not expected. And then the doctor came in to meet with me. We went over my treatment plan. I'm finally tapering off a medication I'm so over. Oh my god, it gives me the most swollen face ever. I can't wait to be done with it. Love steroids. Walking out, got my coffee. We stopped at the pharmacy to pick up a prescription. And then I was on the way to the last step of the day. Yes, in sweats in 100-degree weather because I'm always freezing in the hospital. It's so cold. But I had to get platelets today, so here's me getting set up. They take my vitals. They gave me a warm blanket. I love them. Ate my lunch during this. I didn't have to get blood today, so that was good because that takes longer. Platelets take about an hour, so here's me getting that done. And then I get to take my least favorite pills in the world. Y'all, these literally smell like the strongest skunk smell ever. They look like jelly beans, but don't be fooled. They're terrible, and I take them twice a day. It's awful. Almost done, though. Finally get to leave. This was about like 2:33-ish, so that was not bad. Glad we made it out before rush hour traffic. And then I got home. Of course, my dog went crazy. I decided to just put on a little mascara and like kind of fix my hair because I looked so bad. We got crumble. This week was so good. And then went on a walk, took the dog on a walk, got some fresh air for a while. That was super nice. Came home, took a nice shower. PJs on, and good night. Okay, y'all, TikTok's back. I just got home after being in the hospital for 2 weeks, so I just feel like making a video. So I'm gonna make a cold brew right now because I haven't had my home coffee. I've been having the nasty hospital food for 2 weeks. So let's make one and talk. Okay, the past 2 weeks have been insane. Honestly, like sickest I've ever been maybe in my life, honestly. and a lot of scary moments. So I kind of just want to talk about it because I really don't talk about this stuff that much. Okay, so basically exactly 2 weeks ago, I was admitted into the ICU. It was pretty abrupt. The night before I had like some pain in like my ribs and stuff. That was kind of weird, but I'm like pretty much always in like some kind of pain with my aplastic anemia. So like I didn't think too much of it. Next morning, wake up at like 6:30. I need to use the restroom. I get up, I'm like feeling weird and off. I pass out. It's like this whole thing. My parents come in and I had like a 104 point something fever, which for me is a really big deal. If I get like a fever or like any side of infection, I like need to go to the ER like right away. So we call my doctor. We're on our way to the ER, like at the hospital. It was a crazy morning, like really scary. Honestly, a really big blur for me. I was like so out of it, but like my mom's crying. It's this huge deal. I'm like literally in septic shock. I had like the low, like my blood pressure was like an all-time low. Everything in my body's off. I'm like sweating, chills, fever, everything. And not to say something like super morbid, sad, whatever, but it's just like the truth, because I feel like I never really talk about like how serious my aplastic anemia is, but this was like the first time I looked at my mom. I was like, I feel like I'm dying, because I honestly did. I felt like I was dying. So it was very scary. I was at the ER for a little while, and then a bed was ready at the ICU, so they moved me there. I spent almost my whole 2 weeks at the ICU. So right away when getting there, they need to like, I was like on bed rest, like hooked up to a million different things. With my blood pressure being so low, they like immediately put an ART line into my arm, which I have a PICC line, which is like a way they have like IV access in like multiple spots, like all times for me, just because I get like transfusions and things all the time. But they put an ART line into my wrist. You can see the little scars from the stitches and stuff that they had to, whatever. That hurt. So they're like placing that, putting IVs all in me. Like it's crazy. Like, sorry if it's bad to say, but yeah, look at this. This isn't even that bad. This arm has looked worse, but it looks like I'm a drug addict, seriously, with the amount of like pokes and bruises and everything. So they're putting that in, they're like EKG, everything. What else did they do? Catheter. I like wasn't allowed to leave my bed, so I literally joked to my mom. I was like, I lost my dignity in the ICU for sure, because catheter. Learned what a bedside commode was. You know, we had to become friends, so that was great. Made me feel like an old person that like couldn't do anything on my own, you know? It was just like a whole thing. Had to be like bathed by the nurses with like, what, you know, it was just I experienced some things I'd never experienced before, and I didn't think I would experience at 23, but we did. I was so happy just to be able to like shower on my own again. It's like the little things you take for granted. Like I just was so ready to be like out of that stage and out of like being that sick. It's just a weird feeling when like people have to help you do things that you can normally do like totally fine, you know? It's just hard, honestly, like mentally, physically, everything. And obviously during all of this, I'm having like on and off really bad fevers, flare-ups, the blood pressure's dropping, like I passed out a couple more times, honestly. It was just a lot. I'm having like a million meds pumped into me. The doctors are honestly confused on what exactly is going on. A million tests, cultures, blood draws, x-rays, CT scans, like everything, trying to figure out like the source of the infection. Also, this just so happened to like perfectly line up with the time that I was just starting, like literally a day before I went to the ER, all my fertility meds, because I'm getting my IVF procedure done this week actually to freeze my eggs, and you have to do like shots in your stomach every day to like lead up to it. So I was doing all that while in the hospital and like giving the shots to myself. The nurses helped me too some, but like it was just a lot on my body, like all the meds, the hormones, everything. Like it's been a crazy 2 weeks. Here's my lovely bruise battle scars from that too. So my stomach is all sorts of bruised up. Gained 10 pounds in like 2 days because they were like pumping me full of liquids. That was fun. Like it's just a lot that's like hard on your body. I don't know how to explain it. And like mentally, like I'm also on prednisone, which is a steroid, and I've been on that for like a while now, like on and off, just because it's like a typical immunosuppression drug, like for my diagnosis and everything. But with my pneumonia, my dose is like literally doubled. It's like crazy. And let me just tell you, moon face, if you don't know what it is, look it up. Moon face with the steroids is a thing. So that's also been hard mentally. There's just a lot I like don't talk about, but like seriously, the meds I take, the things I'm doing, like they take a toll on me, not only like physically but mentally. Like it is a lot. So it's just been a lot, but I'm just happy to be home. I'm doing better, feel a lot better, like way better. And my BMT is officially in mid-February, so I'm excited to get that over with and like start the road to recovery and everything. No more getting sick before then. Happy to be home. Happy TikTok's back. Yes.
She's back. Yeah. Red hair, red cord, sliding to my song. Yeah, I look good when I put that shit on.
Crumble, so let's do a hospital crumble review. First up, we have a lemon blueberry cheesecake. Okay, the texture of this looks so good. Oh my gosh, I don't always love the crumble cheesecakes. The lemon with the cheesecake's so good. Perfect texture too, I'd rate that a 9. Next up is churro cake. I'm really excited for this one. Oh my gosh. The buttercream frosting on that is so good. It's just like a snickerdoodle cake. I love that. I think I'd give that a 9 too. That's so good. Next we have chocolate crumb featuring Oreo. Oh my gosh. I think that's a cookies and cream based cookie. It's not too overpowering chocolate. And I'm a huge Oreo cookies and cream lover, so that is perfect. I'm throwing out a bunch of 9s today, but I'd give that a 9 too. Okay, next is strawberry pretzel pie. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. It's better than I expected. I actually really like the strawberry jam on that, and I think the pretzels are like candied really nicely. It's good, but it's subtle flavor. And the base is pretty bland. I'd give that like a 7.5. Okay, next up is brownie batter. It tastes just like the center of a brownie. I love brownies, but it's obviously nothing too special, so I'd rate that an 8.5. Okay, and last we have peanut butter featuring Snickers. Honestly, the Snickers on top are the best part. The peanut butter cookie itself is kind of bland, but the frosting's good and the topping's good. Just not my absolute favorite, so I'd probably rate that like a 7. Overall, not my absolute favorite week, but still some really good ones in there, like the churro cake and the cheesecake are for sure worth getting this week. And now I have late night hospital snacks to munch on throughout the week, so not complaining.
Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gon' love me. Nobody.
With a baddie friend. With a baddie friend. I love seeing two bad bitches be friends. I love seeing two bad bitches
I got the Starbucks Valentine's drink, so we're gonna do a taste test. Okay, first I'm gonna try the chocolate covered strawberry frap. I haven't had a Starbucks frap in like years. I'm most excited for this. Looks super good. Oh my god, wait, that's really good. Okay, that genuinely tastes just like a chocolate covered strawberry in a drink. I think it's because there's the strawberry puree and like the way that it's like, I don't know, it's like the Java chips or something in there, but that is so good. And it's not too sweet either, because I feel like the fraps are very sweet, but this is really good. I'd rate this a 10 out of 10. I don't even like fraps that much, but this is really good. Let's try the Blackberry Sage Lemonade Refresher. I'm excited for this one. I love the refreshers. Oh my god, wait. That's so good. This tastes like the Very Berry Hibiscus Refresher that I think was discontinued. I don't really taste any sage though, but the blackberry and lemonade, very good combo. Like this is a drink I would order regularly. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 just because I'm not really getting any sage, but it's such a good drink. And last, we have the chocolate hazelnut cookie crumble, but it does not have like the crumble or anything that it had in the picture, so not sure if this one was really made correctly, but we're gonna try it anyway. It just tastes like plain cold brew. I think it has the hazelnut syrup in it, but it definitely does not have any of the like chocolate and the cream and the topping. So I'd rate this like a 6, but again, it's probably better the correct way. These two though are so good. Wow. This one you gotta get. Happy early Valentine's Day lineup this week, and it looks incredible. Let's start with strawberry cake. This one smells so good. Okay, cheers. Very strong strawberry flavor. Okay, the cake is super moist and I really like that, but honestly the frosting's a little too sweet, like artificial tasting for me. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I haven't seen any other reviews this week. It's still really good, but I think I'd rate it like a 7.5 because I just wish it was a little less sweet. But Crumble always kills it with the moistness in the cakes. They're so good. Next, let's try chocolate covered strawberry. Chocolate covered strawberry is my favorite. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. The base of the cookie tastes like a brownie. The frosting on this one isn't too sweet. It's like perfect strawberry flavor. And I love the drizzle on top. It's like hardened. This is like a perfect cookie. I'd rate that a 10. Next is molten lava. I'm pretty sure there's hot fudge on the inside. Oh yeah. There's the inside. Okay, let's get a bite with that. It tastes just like a lava cake. Wow, I'm impressed. It's just crazy rich though. Like you could not have more than like a few bites of this. But I honestly feel like this still deserves a 10 as well. I don't know, this week is so good. Next is Valentine's M&M's cookie. Love the presentation and like the Valentine's M&M's and everything. Taste wise though, it's just your basic M&M cookie. The cookie itself is really buttery though, but I'd have to give this like a 7.58. Next is Valentine's confetti. You can't really tell on camera, but they're like a little heart sprinkles. That's so cute. And I think this is just your basic sugar cookie. Wow. I know the M&M one I was saying is like boring, you know? This is also a boring cookie, but I love a plain sugar cookie. This is so delicious to me, so I'm giving this a 9. It has the perfect crunch, but it's soft in the middle. That's literally a perfect sugar cookie. Speaking of perfect sugar cookie, everyone's favorite, the original pink sugar, is in the lineup this week. They had to for Valentine's Day. Literally always perfect. 10 out of 10, never disappoints. This week was literally so good. And they're also cute and festive. Like, if you need like something to give to somebody for Valentine's, honestly, just get them a Crumbl box. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm literally freaking out. I got a package from Crumbl. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with Crumbl. I get it like every week. In my last Crumbl review at the hospital, they reached out to me and wanted to send me something. Today's my bone marrow transplant, and it's also called like your re-birthday. So we're celebrating it like a birthday, and they sent me something. So it's also a pretty heavy box. I'm like very curious what's inside. Okay, the top says Crumbl cookies. Okay, it says bringing friends and family together over a box of the best cookies in the world. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, first there's a note in it and it says, Reagan, thanks for being a Crumbl fan. We love your reviews. We love you and hope you have the sweetest birthday. Wish you the best. Oh my gosh. Okay, I already see a shirt in there. Let's see what's in the box. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm obsessed. Crumbl shirts. Look how cute. I cannot wait to wear this. Next review, this is what I'll be wearing. This is amazing. Okay. No. A bag? Stop. Wait, I'm obsessed with this. This is so cute. So we got a shirt and a bag. There's a bunch of stuff in here, y'all. Okay, we have a black cookie cutter. I never have seen a black one before. I know they sell the pink ones. I have a pink one. So we have a black one. We've got glasses. They say Crumbl on the back. Let's try them on. Amazing. Socks. I have Crumbl socks now. Wow. This is the best day of my life. I got a free cookie card. Stickers. For my keychain. That is so cute. I'm obsessed with that. More stickers. Another free cookie card. And we have a little card game. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was so much more than I expected. Literally made my day, made my life. I can't wait to wear and use all of these things. I'm just so happy. Thank you so much, Crumbl. You're literally the best. And I will be your biggest fan forever. This is the best thing ever. Thank you.
I'll be your best friend and you'll be my Valentine. Yes, you can hold my hand if you want to. I spy with my little tired eye, tiny as a firefly, a pebble that we picked up last July. Down deep inside your pocket, we almost forgot it. Does it ever miss Wicklow sometimes? They said the end is coming, everyone's up to something. I found myself around an empty of sweet nothings. Outside they push and shoving, you're in the kitchen humming. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. On the way home, I wrote a poem. You say, what a mind, this happens all the time. Guess they said the end is coming.
So of course I had to get Crumbl for the week. I got the minis this time, and there's 2 pies this week. Okay, here's the minis. They're so cute and little. Okay, first we've got chocolate peanut butter pie. I'm most excited for this one this week. So it's a cookies and cream based crust with peanut butter filling, and it's topped with Reese's. Wow. All right. Oh my God. It just tastes like a smooth, creamy Reese's. Holy. Wow. If you like Reese's, you need to get this immediately. That is so good. That filling is insane. And I love the cookies and cream base. Easy 10 out of 10. Okay, next is Tres Leches cake. I've had this before from Crumbl. Looks super good. Really good. It's always so moist. And I love the cinnamon flavor. I like that better than I remembered. The cake's also perfectly spongy. I'd give that an 8.5. Okay, now for the minis. First, we've got wafer featuring Kit Kat. Kit Kats are my favorite chocolate bar. Hold on. It's good, but the cookie itself is pretty bland. It's just like a regular cookie, like no flavor in it. The chocolate and the Kit Kats on top are great, but I kind of wish there was like Kit Kats within the cookie. I think that would have been really good. I'd give it like a 7, 7.5. Okay, next is key lime pie. Really curious to see what this one tastes like. Wow, wait. This is a lot better than I was expecting. I didn't really think I was gonna like this one that much because I don't really love key lime pie, but the graham crust is really good and the topping, perfect amount of lime, super creamy. This is really good. I'd rate that a 9. Next is chocolate cake batter. Oh wow. I love that so much. They nailed the chocolate cake batter flavor, like it's perfect. I'd give that a 9 as well. Super good. Last we have iced oatmeal. I love the iced oatmeal cookie. I love this cookie so much. 10 out of 10, perfect cinnamon, the glaze, literally amazing, so good. But I'm biased because I literally love oatmeal cookies, but this is so good. Honestly, really good week, but this chocolate peanut butter pie, you have to get this week, so good.
I don't wanna think so much. I just wanna feel you. You know that it ain't no rush. Let me keep it real. Just let me be in your life like that. In your life like that. I'll bring the light right back. I'll bring the light right back. I'm gonna make you want more. I'm gonna be on the table. Diamonds closing the door. I am the only for sure. I'm gonna make you want more. I'm gonna be on the table. Diamonds closing the door.
Spicy chips that I'm so excited to try today. First, Hot Cheetos Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. I love Hot Cheetos and I love pickles, so I cannot wait to try these. And then Pringles recently released some Hot Ones flavors. I'm really excited for these too. But we're obviously gonna start with the Hot Cheetos. Oh yeah, the bag totally smells like pickles. I can't wait. Okay, here we go. Whoa, the aftertaste really hits. At first I was gonna say the pickle flavor isn't strong enough, but the aftertaste is like dill. Those are so good. I could eat this whole bag. The Hot Cheeto spice with the dill pickle flavor is like a match made in heaven. This is a perfect chip. If you like pickles, you gotta go get these like right now. I think the lime Hot Cheetos are still my number 1, but these are for sure number 2 best Hot Cheeto for me. Okay, next is the Hot Ones Pringles. We have barbacoa and verde flavored. Let's try the barbacoa first. Nice red seasoning. Ooh. Whoa, the flavor hits you right away. That's really good. It's like barbecue Pringles, but better. And the flavor's super strong. I really like that. Okay, let's try the verde. The smell hit me like right away. These are like very strong flavors, which I really like. Oh yeah. There's so much seasoning on them. I think I like the verde better, just personal preference though. They're both really good. Definitely more flavorful than like a typical Pringle. Great collab. Honestly, I'd rate that like a 10 out of 10. I love Hot Ones. My nose is like red and running. These are all like super strong flavors. Highly recommend all 3. This one's my favorite. Just released a new Thin Mints Frosty. You can get either a chocolate or vanilla base, and they've got Thin Mint puree with cookie crumble all throughout the sauce. I'm so excited for this. Thin Mints are my favorite Girl Scout cookie, so I cannot wait to try these. Okay, let's try the vanilla first. The puree is like super thick and you can totally see the cookie crumbles all in it. Okay, let's try it. Oh my god. Wow, that already exceeded my expectations, and my expectations were so high, so wow. It tastes just like a Thin Mint, like the cookie crumble in it makes it so good. Oh my gosh. The sauce is fudgy and the cookie crumble is insane. Like, that's so good. This is perfect. They did such a good job with that. This should be a permanent item. It's literally so good. Okay, I'm gonna try the chocolate now. This is insane. Y'all need to go get this immediately. I say that about like everything I try, but seriously, I mean it. I mean it with this. I think I like the vanilla better though, just because I prefer a vanilla Frosty to a chocolate Frosty. So honestly, just get whichever one you prefer. I'd rate this an 11 out of 10. The best Frosty, ice cream, like anything I've ever had. Like, honestly, this is so good. Wendy's, you did such a good job with this. Literally amazing. Everyone, go get these. Okay, y'all, so my first chemo treatment was just a little over 2 weeks ago. So that's typically around the time you start to see hair loss. The past few days my scalp has been hurting so bad. I didn't know that was something that happens, but it totally does. Your scalp like itches, it like hurts. It almost feels like when you have your hair in like a really tight ponytail for too long, but like times 10. Like it just is like very tender and tight feeling. And I woke up today and there was like hair covering my pillow. Like it's just starting, you start to shed first. That's kind of like the first sign too. I'm gonna insert a clip here I took this morning of me brushing out my hair because it was like coming out like large amounts on the brush. I know the hair loss is coming and starting. Anyways, basically we're gonna do a little cut today. So we're gonna cut it to like shoulder length, I think, just to alleviate some of the pain. Because obviously the more hair you have, the heavier it is on the scalp. So my mom's gonna cut it. Yes, this is the hospital hair salon we've got going on. Okay, look, y'all. Let me show y'all. You can't tell, but a lot of hair just came out just from brushing it. But anyways, I've obviously been sad about having to lose my hair and everything, because especially as a girl I just feel like it's very difficult. I feel like I've had a lot of time to like come to terms with it though, and I'm very much like mentally prepared. Whoa, that was a lot. This is how much we're cutting. It's not even that much, it's just like still weird. Okay, this is how much we're cutting. Wow, my hair has not been this short since I was like 10 years old.
Oh, that's more.
Whoa, that's so weird. This is weird. It's not even that much, but
together.
I'm gonna hold it all. Is that weird?
No.
Whatever. And like I've just been saying this whole time, like it's temporary, hair grows back. You know, it's just temporary. Also, I've been looking at a lot of people's like chemo hair growth like journeys and stuff and like timelines. Wow, that was a thick one. And a lot of people, their hair, it's already like back to like this length by like a year or year and a half. Like it's not that long. I mean, it's long, but I'm gonna make it fun and like just try out a bunch of different wigs and like styles and colors and like why not? Okay. Wow, it's done. Oh, it doesn't look that bad actually. Here's the hair we just cut off.
Nice little pony. Your hair looks cute.
I kind of like it. I literally haven't had it this short and I don't know how long. This is weird, but I kind of like it. It feels lighter now, which is good. Okay, this is kind of cute. I kind of like it.
You look adorable.
I like it more than I thought I would. I know I'll still be really sad, obviously, when it does happen, but I feel like I'm mentally ready. I'm prepared. I can't stop it from happening, so I might as well look at it in a positive way and like make it fun and like enjoy like having fun with wigs and hairstyles and stuff. So basically you literally can control your reality, you know, like it's all how you frame it. And don't get me wrong, I literally had a breakdown last night. I was crying, I was sad, but this morning I woke up happy again because I was like, you know what, it's all literally mindset. And even though I could be really sad about losing my hair, I'm gonna make it fun and it's literally temporary. It's all gonna grow back. And look, this hairstyle is cute. So now I know it'll look good in a year from now when it's short. Wait, this is cute. I like this.
And you can even...
This was kind of fun to do. Did you have fun cutting it?
I had fun cutting it. And you look pretty.
I like it.
It's a great haircut.
So, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
This was fun, actually. Guys, imagine me bald.
You'll be the prettiest bald girl ever.
I'll definitely film more as the hair journey goes on, and like once we shave it off, like I'll film that too, even though, whew, a little scared for that one. But anyways, okay, this is cute. I like it. I'm happy with it. Thanks, Mom. Taco Bell Milk Bar birthday cake churros. They just released these. It's a collab with Milk Bar. They look and smell so good. They have like a birthday cake frosting on the inside, and they're covered in sprinkles. And I got a Baja Blast, of course. So good. Okay, let's try the churro. Wow. I didn't get much filling in that bite. I haven't had a churro in forever. Whoa. Okay, definitely more filling in that bite. That's so good. Wow. The crunch on the outside is so good, and I love the frosting. That really adds a lot. They also nailed the birthday cake flavor on this. Super sugary and sweet. Like, it literally just tastes like a crunchy birthday cake. I think I'd give them a 9 out of 10. I love it, but I do think I prefer a cinnamon churro over this. Baja Blast gets a 10 out of 10 though. I'm pretty sure these are only limited time, so definitely try them before they're Monday. So of course it's time for another crumble review. Okay, first we've got French silk pie. I'm excited for this one. I think it's just like chocolate mousse, some kind of cream, and little pieces of chocolate all over the top. It looks really good. Okay. It honestly just tastes like chocolate pudding. Wow. But I honestly love that. I can see why it's called French silk pie. Like it's literally just, it's just like silky chocolate mousse. Honestly, I really like that. I think that deserves a 10 out of 10. Okay, next is Biscoff lava cookie. Let's split this one in half. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. I love Biscoff. I know I'm gonna love this one. Oh my gosh, Biscoff is so good. Very simple, but so good. Like, if you like Biscoff, you'll love it. This honestly gets a 10 out of 10 as well. Okay, next is banana caramel. Really excited for this one. Really good, but I wish the banana flavor was stronger. I'm just getting a lot of caramel. Give it like an 8 out of 10. Last is strawberry cupcake. I forgot to mention I only got 4 this week. The other one was butter cake, and I've already had that one. Then the other one was like red velvet, and I could just do without that. I don't know, these 4 look the best. This one's so pretty. It's good, but I don't know, something about artificial strawberry I just don't love. Definitely tastes like a cupcake, very sweet. So it is really good. I don't know, I can't do artificial strawberry personally. I'd give this one like a 7.5. French silk pie and the lava cake are the winners this week.
Wow, I haven't stubbed my toe in 5 months, I said with joys. I was then shot 57 times.
Okay, I'm literally speechless over the amount of support I've received on this video. I did not expect this at all, and I'm literally like teary-eyed reading the comments and the DMs I'm getting. So many people DMing me that are going through the same thing, or a family member or friend is going through the same thing, telling me I'm inspiring them in so many ways, and like y'all are inspiring me. Like these comments and DMs like have me in tears, and it's just amazing. Like social media obviously has a lot of negatives at times, but this reminds me that social media is like amazing because I'm just getting connected with all of these people who I would have never met or talked to if it wasn't for this. And just the thought that I'm even helping anybody at all in any way with these videos means literally so much to me, and it motivates me even more to share my story. And I just love everybody that I've gotten to connect with. And comments like this, like I just chose one out of literally so many that are just beyond sweet. Like the fact that strangers are taking time out of their day to comment these things and DM me, I just am in shock. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's commented, DM'd, supported me in any way, family, friends, but even strangers. Like it's just crazy to me, and I'm literally so grateful. Thank you everybody. Like everyone telling me I'm inspiring, like y'all are literally inspiring me. It's crazy. And since shaving my head, I've honestly had absolutely no sadness about it. I really thought I'd be a lot more sad and just be having a harder time in general. And of course I cried a lot during it. It was obviously a really hard thing to do, but I've genuinely felt so empowered since it, and these comments are just making it that much easier to feel positive about it all. And I've just been feeling really empowered, inspired, and motivated. So seriously, thank you everybody. I'm so happy I'm able to share my journey and relate and connect with so many people. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how good this looks. Dairy Queen just came out with a crunch and cookie flavor. It comes as a parfait, which is what I got. Look at this. It also comes as a cone, a blizzard, and a cup. But I've been seeing this all over my For You page, so I have to try it. Like, look at how beautiful that is. It's huge, too. Oh my gosh. Like, look at that. It looks insane. And I love any cookies and cream type ice cream, so I'm so excited for this. Okay, I got a bite with the Oreo, the blue crunch and cookie, the fudge, the ice cream. Oh my gosh. This might be the best ice cream I've ever had. The crunchy blue part is so good. Y'all need to run to get this. I'm pretty sure this is a seasonal item too, so you literally have to get this ASAP. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. I totally get the hype about this. Literally best ice cream I've ever had. Exceeded my expectations. This is literally amazing. If you're craving a sweet treat, you have to go get this. Okay, y'all, first time going outside in literally a month. On the way. Wow. Finally outside, wow. Haven't been outside in literally a month because my immune system's been so low. I actually haven't even been able to leave my floor in a month. So like when I go on my walks and things, like I'm literally just allowed to walk around my floor in like laps. But my counts are finally going up, so I'm finally allowed outside. And even better, I also don't have to be on continuous fluids anymore, so I was finally disconnected. Whoa, bee. Sorry, a bee just attacked me. I don't have to be on continuous fluids anymore as of today. So I was also disconnected from my IV pole, so I'm not connected to that 24/7 anymore. So today is just a great day. Like, never did I think I'd be so excited to just be able to be outside and like be disconnected from a pole. Say that again, Mom.
I said, poor Paulina, she has to stay back in my room.
I named her Paulina, and the weather's perfect today. It's just crazy how you take the little things for granted. Like, I'm feeling so grateful and happy today just because I'm allowed to step outside. Even the littlest things in life are blessings, and we forget about that often, so it's just important to be grateful for even the littlest things in life. Also, since my counts are going up, super exciting because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting discharged mid to late next week, and I cannot wait to go home, so I'm feeling super happy today. And I forget, I need to take my beanie off because I have to tan my bald head. It's slightly lighter than my skin color, okay? Okay, I got some new items from Taco Bell. I'm so excited because they just released steak and queso crunch wrap sliders. Let's see what they look like. They're so tiny and cute. And they come with a green chili queso for you to dip in. And of course I got fire sauce as well. I still have yet to try the new Baja Blasts. So this is the strawberry Baja Blast Dream. So it's like your typical frozen Baja Blast, but with vanilla cream blended into it and then strawberry puree blended as well. This looks so good. Okay, let's try the Baja Blast first. You taste a lot of the vanilla cream. I love dirty sodas, so this is so good. And I really like the strawberry mixed in with that.
9 out of 10. Let's try the Crunchwrap. Okay, the queso smells so good. Here's what it looks like. Oh my god, that has so much flavor in it. Let's put some fire sauce on it. That literally has so much flavor in it. Here's the inside. It's got steak, cheddar cheese, pico, and the crunchy tortilla in the middle. Also a huge fan of this queso. I think they should just keep this as a permanent dip option. I'd give the Crunchwrap a 9 out of 10 and the queso a 10 out of 10. I would definitely order that again. And thank you so much, Taco Bell. They sent me a card for my transplant day, which look how cute this card is. Their little logo on the back. And inside they have these cute little cards, a super sweet note, and a gift card. Not to mention the most perfect handwriting. So thank you so much, Taco Bell. And thank you all for watching the mukbang. Definitely recommend the sliders. Crumbl is literally the best company ever. They sent me a package for my transplant and rebirthday, and they messaged me and asked how my recovery was going, and then asked if they can send me something to help during my recovery. So first they sent me a virtual gift card and like the sweetest message, and then I just got an Amazon package from them. So let's see what's inside. Okay, I'm excited to see what's inside. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I'm really excited because I actually love coloring, and while I've been at the hospital, I've definitely been coloring a lot. So relaxing. And I love these little coloring books. I've seen these on TikTok. They're super like aesthetic and cute. Cute little coloring pages. I'm genuinely excited to color on this. I've wanted one of these. I'm probably saying this so wrong, but it's like the Coco Wayo brand. I love this. I can't wait to color in it. And then, ooh, to go with the coloring, it's an 80 pack of markers. Oh my gosh, these are like the super nice ones too. Look at all those shades. Wow. These are gonna be perfect to color with. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, these are the Barefoot socks. These look so cozy. I love the Barefoot brand. I have the blanket. Now I have the little socks. Wow, they're crazy soft. And I love the pink. Okay, and then they have a little card in here. It says, Reagan, we're wishing you the smoothest recovery. You'll be in our thoughts. Love, Crumbl. I love you guys. That was literally so sweet and thoughtful. I love it because they didn't just send me like merch, which I would have loved, but the fact that they went out of their way to like pick stuff out means literally so much more. Thank you so much, Crumbl. I cannot wait to use all of this. I love you guys so much. We're back with another Crumbl review, and I got the most exciting news today that I'm going to be discharged from the hospital tomorrow, so this will be the last hospital Crumbl review. The lineup this week looks so good. Okay, let's start with cookies and cream brownie. I absolutely love brownies and anything cookies and cream, so I know I'm gonna love this one. Cheers. Even just the frosting on that's so good. The brownie is so moist. I love the Oreo topping on that. And I think that's like a buttercream frosting of some sort. So good. 10 out of 10. Okay, next we have s'mores. I'm gonna split this one in half so I get the marshmallow. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my god. I've had this one before. It is so good. Perfect s'mores flavor. It's a graham cracker cookie. The marshmallow is perfect. The chocolate melted on it. So good. This also deserves a 10 out of 10. Okay, next is turtle cheesecake. I'm honestly not even sure what's in this one, but let's just go for it. It's definitely some kind of caramel chocolate and like pecans on top. Looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, wow. The chocolate on it's really good. Love the caramel. Very cheesecakey, which is expected. It's a cheesecake. But I feel like some of their other cheesecakes, the other flavors kind of overpower it. This one, you just get a lot of cheesecake, which isn't my personal favorite thing. So don't get me wrong, the flavors are super good in this, but I'd probably rate it like a 7. Okay, next is frosted strawberry featuring Pop-Tart. Look how pretty that is. I'm super excited for this one. It tastes just like a Pop-Tart. I think there might be jam on the inside. Oh yeah. I should have taken a bite from the middle. Oh my gosh. This might be one of my favorite Crumbl cookies I've ever had. It tastes exactly like a strawberry Pop-Tart. So good. 10 out of 10. I love this one. Okay, next is cake batter. Really good. There are confetti sprinkles in the cookie, and that cream cheese frosting is amazing. Super good, but very sweet. I'd give this one an 8.5. And last is churro toffee white chip. Very curious what this one's gonna taste like. So good, but it honestly just tastes like churro. Okay, I got a white chip in that bite. I'm not really getting any toffee though. Very good, but it kind of just tastes like a snickerdoodle cookie. I'd give this one an 8. Overall, the lineup was so good this week. The 3 on this side of the box, so insanely good. Crumbl killed it this week. Definitely worth going.
I love you all. I wish I could stay all night long.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, darling.
diagnosis story with you today. I also want to say thank you so much for all the new followers and support. I feel like it's grown really fast in the past like week, which is just insane, and I'm so grateful for y'all. I love that a little community is being built, and it's just amazing. That said, I've gotten quite a few questions about my diagnosis story, so I really want to share with you today. So first, my condition is called aplastic anemia. I'm going to do a separate video all about aplastic anemia and what it is, so I won't go too in depth right now, but just to give you a little bit of a gist, it's a super rare blood disorder. There's also been a lot of people in my comments who think I have cancer, which I totally get because I had to go through chemo, my head shaved, like all of that. My condition itself is not cancer, but it's treated very similarly, and people that have lymphoma or leukemia also have to get a bone marrow transplant, which is part of my regimen and my treatment. So it's very similar in the way it's treated, but it is not a type of cancer. But I'm going to go more in depth on that and everything about it in a separate video. So basically, to begin, I was diagnosed back in July of 2024. It was very sudden, not expected at all. There were definitely a few signs, but they happened very abruptly before the diagnosis. So I was diagnosed on July 25th. Looking back, the only initial symptom I really had was fatigue. I was definitely getting tired way more easily. I was someone that went to the gym every single day, and I definitely noticed I was weaker than usual, and I couldn't do the typical amounts of weights or cardio that I was typically able to do. And I was getting so down on myself, and I was so confused why I wasn't being able to work out at the level I usually was. Even going to work, I walked up a couple flights of stairs every day, and I just noticed I would walk up those stairs and be super winded after, and it wasn't typical for me. So I definitely noticed I was getting fatigued easier. That was really about it, and that was probably like maybe mid-June till my diagnosis, so maybe a month or so. Then the additional symptoms really didn't show until like maybe 4 days before my diagnosis, like maybe around July 20th, 21st. It really just started with pain. So I had pain in like my pelvic area and my lower back at the beginning. And I didn't think too much of it right away, but it escalated very quickly. And it wasn't just like a little bit of pain, like cramping or anything. It was like an extreme pain. Like I couldn't sit properly. I couldn't really walk properly. I still could and I still was, but it was so painful. It slowly moved up to like my mid back and then my upper back, and it was just extremely painful. But at this time, I was still going to work. I was still trying to make it work. I worked a hybrid job. So I remember one of the days I was already working remote. And then the next day I remember asking to work remote because I was in so much pain. Next day was when I went to the emergency room. So how did I end up in the emergency room? Basically, as the pain escalated, that was probably a few days long. And then I went to bed one night and I wasn't really getting a good night's sleep. I kept waking up, but I remember waking up at 3 a.m. The pain was so bad. I was having like on and off fever, chills. I just felt super off. And what really got me is I had super bad chest pain that was like honestly concerning, like really bad. Like I felt like I was having a heart attack or something. So at that point, I let my parents know. It was like 3 a.m. and they were like, we're going to the emergency room. And I still was like, I don't know if I need to go. Maybe something's off, whatever, because I was like, I don't want to go if nothing's wrong with me, still thinking I was totally fine somehow. So finally, we did go to the emergency room. We didn't know what was going on. We came in, they took my vitals, got me into a room right away, and they drew my blood and my labs. And I remember maybe 20-30 minutes later, they came in and they were like, hey, we're going to redraw them because they're literally so low. Like, we just want to make sure it's accurate. So they drew them again. Sure enough, same results. My hemoglobin was literally at a 2, which if you know anything about that, that's like crazy low. They literally asked me, they were like, how are you even walking right now? We don't know how you're even functioning and like walking and moving right now. To give some perspective on that, a normal hemoglobin for a woman is around 12 or above. And then a level that's considered alarming or super low is anything below a 7. So a 2 is like not okay. So right after that, I was immediately transferred by ambulance to a hospital. I was there for a while. I got a blood transfusion immediately to try to increase my hemoglobin levels and my other blood levels. We were also worried and confused. The words leukemia and lymphoma got thrown out there because oftentimes that low blood levels indicate cancer and those kind of cancers. So we were all so scared and worried. We did not know what was going on. After being at that hospital for some hours, we were actually transferred to a different hospital that does bone marrow transplant and more with those conditions with that low blood counts. At that point, they were able to rule out leukemia or lymphoma, and then they realized that it was aplastic anemia I was dealing with. We knew absolutely nothing about it at the time. I had never heard of that before. I had heard the word anemia before, like most people have, but it is not the same thing whatsoever, not even close. We were super nervous. It was such a whirlwind of a day. At that time, I was officially admitted to that hospital, and I ended up staying there getting treated for about a month. So I was there for pretty much all of August. And with aplastic anemia, the treatment for it is immunosuppression. You do that for a while, but the only actual cure for severe aplastic anemia, which is what I have, is a bone marrow transplant, which is what I got in this month of February. At that time, I didn't have a donor right away. Oftentimes, they like someone related to you to be your donor, so like a sibling. The younger, the better, so usually they don't take like your parents or somebody like that. I have 2 brothers, and both of them were half matches, which isn't super ideal. They want a full match if possible. So for some months after that, I was just under immunosuppression. We were searching for a donor. We officially found my donor in December. We got an official date for transplant in January, and then I got my transplant in February. And here I am now post-transplant. It was such a whirlwind. It's been a crazy past 7-8 months, and there's still recovery and more to come, but I'm so glad that I finally got my BMT and I'm at the place that I am now. So yeah, that's pretty much the simplified version of my story. There's obviously a lot more to it, but if I said it all, I'd make an hour-long video. And I definitely will do another video soon explaining everything about aplastic anemia, since it's honestly not talked about enough because it's so rare. I definitely want to spread awareness and talk about it more. But yeah, that's my diagnosis story. If anyone's going through anything similar or the same kind of thing, please feel free to DM me with any questions, anything. If y'all want to hear more about it and you're just curious, please leave anything in the comments. I would love to answer. I would love to talk about it as much as possible. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and thank you for following and wanting to hear more about my journey. It truly means so much to me.